thing. Success don't suck. What sucks is wondering. 730 days and 32 new grades. That album got me stressed. I tune it like T-Pain. Yeah, I got the keys and they got keychains. They keep taking shots, but they missing. They need aim. Cop the signal like Bruce Wayne. Never had it all, but I built it from loose change. Life is like a white tee, baby, it gets stained. But you better bundle up, cause it's a cold game.
I step correct. Got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. I got you all in check. And you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air, don't ever disrespect. I got you all in check. Bust the rhymes up in the place. True indeed. Yes, I got the record, that's word on my feed. I'm guaranteed to give you what you need. One blood, everybody like Junior Reed. Wake up every morning, yo, I must succeed. Nationwide rockers make the world stampede. Yo, Willie, make we roll some mad charge. Now I must proceed. Yo, we about to make moves, set speed. Beast to baby, vice Q-tip, Alicia Heed. Watch me sound like Apollo Creed. Body, making you just feed off. Dynamic flows and take heed. Need more information, homeboy, than just weed. Hey, you can read all about the pure breed. Do the mobile dance, my duty, pepper seed. When I step up in the place, and yo, I step correct. I got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. I got you all in check. And you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air and never disrespect. I got you all in check. How dare you ever try to step on my suede shoes? Top Gun shut down your firm like Tom Cruise. Please, let me get down and blow up. Let me get you with my Hill Street blues. Bust the rhymes, always in lines, the street news. Baby girl, don't be confused. Sell my 17s and then join. Coming through, leaving residues. Sorry, homeboy, but your flow sound used. Got to pay your dues, baby. You know the rules. Whenever
Travel west from Midtown Manhattan through the Lincoln Tunnel to
Can
the
you hear me,
Jersey
bro?
side.
Yeah, Mike.
It's MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Seattle Seahawks and the New York Giants. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. It's Graham Gano to get this one started. And off we go from East Rutherford. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin then. Off the play fake, here's Milrow. He's going to keep himself, and they're going to mark him down up past the 35. They'll get 11 there, and that's That's a quick first down.
And this is something the defense knew they had to contain coming in today, Mike. They worked all week on containing this quarterback. But here we are, early on in the game, a nice scramble there, good yardage, and he's able to pick up the first down.
First carry now for Kenneth Walker. Up the sideline, past midfield. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. That's a pickup of 33. The defense bewildered. A rough start to this drive. First down, Seahawks. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Next box.
A quick throw on the RPO.
Yeah, he got us up there.
And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. It is a gain of 23 yards, and now they'll have 4 shots at it. It's 1st and goal.
Well, they certainly aren't wasting any time marching down the field. They really need one hand to count how many plays they've run, and yet they find themselves 1st and goal inside the low red zone.
Come on, come on. Hey, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Let go. Let go.
Here's Walker to the 5-yard line. Now here's 2nd and goal. From the shotgun, it's Milrow to the goal line and in. Elijah Arroyo. Touchdown Seahawks. That touchdown number 1 for him on the year.
And when things haven't been going your way like they haven't around here recently, Mike, this is exactly what you need. You're looking for a spark. So to take the opening possession of the game, march it down there, and come away with the score, all of a sudden the sideline's a lot more positive. There's a lot more good energy amongst your teammates. Is that the spark they needed to turn this thing around?
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Here comes a return from the 3. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Let's go. 60 Eagles, 60.
Throwing to start. Here's Dart. That is caught downfield. It's Johnson, the tight end. Can't ask for much more. It's 22 yards on the first play of the drop.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Here's Dart on 1st and 10. Oh, a bad decision there. Off his back foot, it's intercepted. Picked up by Nick Emanwaris. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Liking 18. Ready.
Milrow now off the bootleg. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. So a big one there to start the drive. It's a gain of 34. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10.
Ready.
Walker. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Second down, they need 7.
Here we go. Set. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
Out of the gun. It's Milrow. Gets it away quickly, and it's trouble. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal for his team.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Walker will take it in. Touchdown.
What's up?
So you look back a week ago, Mike, and that tough loss, and you can already see this is a much different group. There's a different focus, there's a different clarity, there's a different operation in and out of the huddle. They look sharp, motivated, and 2 drives later, they've got 2 touchdowns, and that's exactly how you draw it.
Myers, good on the extra point. And the Seahawks move out on top, 14-0. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. The return starts from the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
Their own 27-yard line.
Talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Here we go. Here we go. Viking 18. Set go.
Dart going to throw here on 2nd down. That's going to be caught by Darius Slayton. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. They get 14 on that hookup. 1st down, Giants.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
On the ground, here's Tracy. And he'll get about 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd down and 5. A shotgun. It's Dart. And that'll be incomplete. They could not hook up on what will be the final play of this 1st quarter. Giants football here to begin the 2nd quarter as they come up to face 3rd and 5.
Okay, break.
Dart. Now a short one caught by the tight end Johnson. 18 yards on the pickup there. That's good for a Giants 1st down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down. So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the 2nd half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Oh, a teardrop throw there off his complete. A big-time play out of the G-men. 32 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Let's go.
Scatterboo is into the end zone. Touchdown, Giants.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
Safe kick taken at the 5. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
Let's go now. 70 Lions. Let's go.
This drive starts on the ground with Walker. He'll get this ahead for about 3. Javon Holland to make the tackle.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From 29, here's 2nd down and 7. They'll run the toss with Walker. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line.
So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways for the first couple steps, and for the defense that can run to the ball, they're able to get you down for a loss.
On 3rd down, Milroe. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. Elijah Arroyo was the intended target. And that's going to lead to a 4th down. This brought in out past the 20. And he's going to be hit and dropped right away. That's great coverage there. Winds up with nothing on the return. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Looking to throw. It's Darts. That's complete. It's Malik Neighbors.
It takes a certain guy in that slot position to be willing and able to go across the middle of the defense on those in-breaking routes. You can tell this guy, he doesn't care. He is fearless going across the middle, and he's able to secure a nice catch.
On 2nd down, Dart. Over the middle, that's the tight end, Johnson. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Already closing in on 100 yards receiving in the first half. That one picks up a 1st down. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. He's going to air this one out. He's got it! Less than 2 minutes to play in this first half. Trying to get to that.
Yeah, in the cage.
There, but very close. They'll mark him out at the 1. A chance here to draw level before the break. It's 1st and goal. They'll go win the sneak. And he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Jackson Dart, touchdown, Giants. It's his 4th rushing touchdown of the year. Gano on to add the extra point. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff.
The Seahawks take over first down and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
Come on. 70, Timberwolves.
Tight end motioning left. Throwing now, Milrow on first down. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Get it.
On second down, Walker. And he'll work his way past the 40. He's tackled after a gain of 4.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Fix the Eagles.
Milrow on third down. It's complete. He's got pop. And play halted for a moment. We have an injured Seahawks player. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Ready.
They'll run right. Here's one. Has some room inside the 30. Wanarani brings it to the red zone. Taken down inside the 20-yard line. That one good for 26 yards.
Explosive plays. Teams understand just how valuable they are in regards to the ability to score points. Typically, they come through the air, Mike. In this case, they got it on the ground. Now they find themselves inside the red zone.
So here's a first and 10 now, down inside the 20.
70, Viking, 18.
From the gun, it's Milrow. That's to the end zone, where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be second down now.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points. Mike, he got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
Here we go. Hawk 7.
On play action, Milrow. Forced out wide. He keeps it himself. Timeout Seahawks. That is their second, as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half. Third and inches.
Go! Cougar 19. 60 Bison.
Milrow. He's got it at the 3. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be first and goal.
What that play call tells me is that play caller made up his mind. We're on third and inches. If we don't get it, we're going for it on fourth down. So he really treated that third down like second down. They worked the outside part of the field, simple pitch and catch. It's a nice pickup.
2 yards from 6 points. It is first down and goal. Throwing is Milrow. That is caught by the tight end, J.J. Barter. Touchdown, Seattle. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Myers. Good on the extra point. And the Seahawks have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. So, still the matter of 6 seconds remaining in this half. And the kick's away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Their own 27-yard line.
On first down, Dart. He's going to let this one go deep. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. From the 6, here comes a return. And the drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
To the air on second down. Dart. They try to work the screen with Scalaboo. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A gain there of 24 yards. First down, Giants.
And it's been this elite pass defense that's made things very challenging for the offense so far, and that's only his first catch of the game. But, you know, sometimes, Mike, it's just that one play that gets you going, so we'll see if that's the case here.
And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you could have 2 or 3 that could all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. Give him 10 more on that one, and another first down.
Starting to see it back right now, Mike, that's finding his way with this defense. Back-to-back big gains. Have to see, do they just continue to ride the hot hand, or do they start putting the ball in the air?
Here we go, shot. 2. Half the 60s.
To throw, it's Dart on first and 10. He's got it about the 8. And the left first and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes. And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
19, Tiger, 19.
Operating from the gun, it's Dart. They're hauled in at the 2. And he's so close to the goal line. Couldn't get that out, and it sets up 3rd and goal.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
He'll try to throw it, and here's Dart. And he overshot his man. Out of the end zone, that one's incomplete.
It's not often you see a pass that's out of the reach of this guy. I mean, 50-50 balls tend to go his favor more often than not, but this one kind of gets away from him just a little bit and falls incomplete.
On 4th down, the veteran Graham Gano for the Giants field goal try.
On the 19-yard attempt.
That one is good. And the Giants will cut the lead down to 4.
It's always a little bit of a letdown. Like you find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
This is going to be taken in at the 3. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. Milrow now off the bootleg. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. That's a gain of 19 and a very quick 1st down.
Nice play design here by the offensive coordinator. His ability to get the quarterback outside the pocket, take some stress off the protection. By the time he reaches the launch point, the receiver's running wide open downfield, and he puts the ball right on the money.
Viking 18.
On 1st and 10, here comes Walker. Past midfield to the 45. And he's going to take this all the way down to the Seahawks' 22-yard line. 35 more yards. Back-to-back big plays to get this drive rolling. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready? Cowboy 80. Ready?
Once again, it's Walker. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Marcy Golston there on the tackle.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on 1st and 2nd down. The last thing you want is to be in 3rd and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
And he's going to be marked out of bounds down at the 3. 17 yards on the game, and now they've got 1st and goal. Ball sitting on the 3. It is 1st down and goal.
Hawk 70. Hawk set. Viking 18. Ready?
They'll try to run this one in. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line. So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the 3rd quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. We'll go again from the 3. It is 2nd and goal.
Let's go. Hey, go.
One more time with Walker. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seahawks. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. And 60 on the year. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a two-score advantage.
Yeah, I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a two-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
First and 10, here is Dart. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. He's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Dart going to throw here on second down. Open man downfield, that's Neighbors. They get 22 yards there. That's good for a Giants first down.
Giants first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Ready? 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Out of shotgun, it's Dart. That's caught. It's Tyrone Tracy. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
Out of bounds at the 46-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up second.
From the 46. Here's second and 3. To the air again goes Dart. Oh, what a throw. Swinging it across his body and complete. It'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
On 3rd and 1 is Dart. Now a screen set up for Tracy. Oh, he won't get there. Looking for a cutback lane. It never opened up. And now it's 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Well, when you call a screen play, of course, you're looking to catch the defense off guard and pick up a chunk play. You're not thinking you're actually going to find yourself going backwards, but that's exactly the case here, and really nice job by the defense sniffing that one out.
Open man, that's Slayton. And he's going to have the Giants first down. They'll get the conversion. It's a gain of 14. On the give, it's Tracy. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up second and
From the 34-yard line, here's second and 9. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. And that's going to be intercepted by Tariq Woolen. And the Seahawks are going to have it just past their 25.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to this second down play.
Here we go. Rap roll 80. Ready.
On on the bootleg. He'll look to throw. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Now a timeout. Giants, that is their second. Talk things over before third down.
Come on. 60 Vikings. 60 Vikings. Ready.
To the air, it's Milrow. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
The Giants take over.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
Here's Dart on 1st and 10. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
First down and goal to go.
And he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground. And a big reason they find themselves trailing and another loss of yards.
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Now, 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Set. 18. Rock 80.
They'll drop to throw to the end zone. It's intercepted. And the Seahawks are going to get the football here as it'll come out to the 20.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, that ball was thrown. Me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance.
And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's 3rd down.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risks here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
Now Milrow facing 3rd and long. Got it with Smith and Jigba. And he's taken down up past the 35. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a first down. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. In motion is Barner. Straight ahead, it's Walker. Not much happening there, just a short game.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
2nd down, 8 yards to go. victory formation. Defense powerless to stop. And that should just about do it. So it's a win here for the visiting Seahawks. They were forced to travel cross-country and get the early start. 10 a.m. on their body clocks. They're happy now. They come away with the victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.
Thank you.